Welcome back today. It's me, Beto G. I'm back today with another beat. Today I'm going to be making a beat, and the title of this beat today is going to be titled "How to Make Dakar Trap Beat." So, when launch your FS Studio, but first let me first of all remind my students online. Somebody told me to break my language down, so I'm breaking my language down. I'm going to be speaking good, quick English for your understanding. Now as you can see, I'm speaking like an American, but I'm in Africa. So when launch your FS Studio, make sure you put your cursor like this. You right click on your mouse, then you click open. But for me, I've already launched my FS Studio, so I just need to put my cursor on top of my FS Studio app and just launch my FS Studio. Now, the next step you need to do is you just need to click on view channel rack. This is your channel rack here, and this is my playlist. But you need to know how to use this button. Like, you need to know how to use everything. This is my channel rack, this is my playlist, and this is my view playlist. Now, the next step, you need to study every functions on the screen, even the file, the edit, the add, the patterns, the view, the option, the tools, and the help. Study everything, all of the functions on the screen. Then you can then understand how to use your FS Studio. The next step is I'm going to pick a good sound. I'm working now on my channel rack. This is my channel rack here. I'm going to click on add. The next step, I'm going to pick this one called Kepler Exo. I'm going to work with this plugin. So I'm going to put my cursor like this. Left click and hold it, turn the mouse wheel to channel 6. After that, I'll click on my plugin options, click on my preset, then pick this preset called this lead. I'm going to right click, then click piano roll. So I'm just going to program the first 4-bar pattern, then copy it right to bars number 8. Let's go. As you can see, I've programmed the first 4-bar pattern, so I'm going to copy the first 4-bar pattern right up to bars number 8 for my Dakar trap beat. I'm going to click on this select, put my cursor at the starting of 5, left click and hold it, drag it to the left. But another way you can highlight it like this is to press Ctrl A, then press Ctrl and B to copy right to bars number 8. Now, this function view playlist, view piano roll, view channel rack, view mixer. I'm going to click on my view channel rack. This is my channel rack here. After that, these are another functions. I'm going to click on add to pick another sound. So I'm going to click on this side truss. After that, I'll put my cursor on top of this empty space. As my mouse on the screen is pointing up and down, I'm going to left click and hold it, turn the mouse wheel to channel 7, put my cursor on top of the side truss, right click, then click piano roll. This is going to be the bass melodies. This is going to be the bass melodies. That's it. This is going to be the bass melodies. I'm just arranging the bass melodies, very simple to your understanding. That's it. I'm arranging the bass melodies to your understanding. Good. I finished creating my 2 melodies. The next step, let's start programming our hi-hat now. As you can see, this is my channel rack here, my hi-hat on channel 3. I will right click on my mouse and then click piano roll to open up my piano roll for my hi-hat. Now, I'll first of all just program the first 4-bar pattern. Then copy right to bars number 8. That's it. I'm in number 3 bars. I'm in number 3 bars. Now I've created my 4-bar pattern on my hi-hat. I'm going to click on select. Always use these functions up here. Everything on the screen has functions. So you can still press Ctrl and A, but the simple way for me, I'll put my cursor at the starting of 5. Left click and I'll just left click the mouse button, drag it, but make sure it touches the hi-hat, drag it to the left, then press Ctrl and B. Then I'll click on my view channel rack to see back my channel rack. I'll start now by I'll just put my cursor on channel 4 like this. Right click on my mouse, then click piano roll. Then I'll click on this draw. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's it. Another bounce. Another bounce. That's okay. Another step. I'm going to click on this is my kick. I will left click, drag it to channel 1. Right click on my mouse, then click piano roll. At 1 bar, I'm putting 1 kick. At 2 bars, I'm putting 3 kick. At 3 bars, I'm putting 1 kick. At 4 bars, I'm putting 3 kick. At 5 bars, I'm putting 1 kick. At 6 bars, I'm putting 3 kick. At 7, I'm putting 1. At 8, I'm putting 3 kick. The next step, I'll click on view channel rack to see my channel rack. I'm going to click on my kick, the effect target. I'll click on this effect target, then turn the boss knob up, right up to 72%, and that's okay at that level. Now let's click. Now this is our mixer. First, if you are working on your channel rack here, now let's start mixing everything we have programmed here. So you need to click on view mixer, then 6 and 7. As you can see, if you check on your channel rack here, this is going to be 6 and 7, which are your 2 melodies. Now I'm going to bring down my 6 down, bring down my 7 a little bit down, which are my 2 melodies. I'll start by mixing my first melodies, which is 6. I'll click on slot 1 here. I'll click on fruity limiter. I'll click on slot 2. I'll click on the fruity soft clipper. I'll click on slot 3. Then I'll click on the fruity parametric EQ2. I'll click on slot 2. Then I'm going to click on this one called a frequency splitter. That's okay. The next step, 7, which is the last melody. I'll click on this slot 1. Then I'm going to click on this. I'll click on this one called a fruity soft clipper. I'll click on this slot 2. I'll click on this one called fruity parametric EQ2. I'll click on slot 3. I'm going to click on this one called a fruity limiter. That's okay. I'm going to 1 is my kick. I'll bring up the 1. After that, I'll click on my view playlist where everything part 1. I will right click, then click split by chaining. As you can see, FTV program has appeared on the top left corner of my FS2. I'll click on my kick, click back my playlist, click on my hi-hat, click back to my playlist, click on my snare, click back to my playlist, click on my first melody, click back, click on my last melody, and click back like that. Then I'll click on this select, put my cursor at the center of 9, left click and hold it, drag it to the left, press Ctrl and B. After that, you can see the clear view. I'm just going to put my cursor like this, left click and hold it, drag it right behind. After that, I'll put my cursor in front. As the cursor is showing left and right, I will left click and hold it, drag it in front to the right to see the clear view. Then I'm going to make sure I use these functions. I'm going to click on draw, put my cursor on top of my kick, right click to remove the kick, put my cursor on top of my hi-hat, right click to remove the hi-hat, put my cursor on top of my snare, right click to remove my snare. This is my intro, so I'll click on my select here. Now at the ending of 39, I'm going to left click and hold it, just drag my mouse to the left to highlight it, which another way you can see press Ctrl and A So highlight it like this. Then I'm going to press Ctrl, which is the CTRL button. I'll press Ctrl and B to extend it. Then I'll put my cursor like this, drag it to the left, put my cursor in front. As it's showing left and right arrow, I will left click and hold my left click button on my mouse, drag it to the right. You see the clear view. After that, I'll click on my jaw, right click to move the hi-hat, put my cursor onto my snare, right click to move my snare. I'll click on this jaw again, click on the G-slit, and then just click it at the outro level and make sure it's aligned. I'll click on my citrus, then click here to make sure it's aligned. Let's go to our missile. So I'm going to click on group missile. Now 3 and 4, I'll put my cursor on channel 3, right click on my mouse, then click automation clip. This function is to control the volume automatically without you controlling it. On channel 4, I will right click, then click automation clip. Now let's check our playlist. This is our automation clip. Where the first of all written part 1, I'm going to left click and put my mouse on top of it. Scroll the mouse wheel right up a little bit. As you can see, it's everything we have programmed again. I'm going to click on my hi-hat here. You just click it, make sure it aligns here. So I'll put my cursor at the showing left and right. I will left click and hold it, reduce it a little bit, then just put a little of the hi-hat here at the starting point of my outro. I'll put the hi-hat here. I've already finished to make the Dakar trap beat. Let's listen to the Dakar trap beat from the start to the end, and see you tomorrow in another video. Thank you so much for watching, but don't forget to press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button so that anytime I drop my new videos, you get notified. Let's go. But first, we are working on our channel right here. So to play your beats on this playlist, switch to song mode. It's on party mode, so I'm going to click. Look at this is my mouse on the screen. I'll just click on this song mode. Now let's listen to the Dakar beat. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've already finished. See you tomorrow.